It means a lot to have a great coach like that with us. From the past, I had a legendary coach before in Lou Holtz, and it's a great deal that we have him there. Our expectations have grown. From last year, we set the foundation from the 4 games that we had at the end of the season. We try to finish out strong the best way we can. The young guys coming in, we're trying to set a standard for them as well as for the guys that are already there. There's no more, we're just going to win as many as we can. We're going to look for, a championship. So we have to look for a championship somewhere down the road. And I believe right now can be a good year. We have 10 starters back on defense. We have the same skilled offensive players. We have some boys that we had to fill in. But at the same time, we still got some guys that are out there, that can do some great things. It's always open. It's always open. You never know who can surprise. Arkansas did it last year. Who's to say we can't do it this year,
Steve talked about the fact that you guys' talent is obviously more in line with the Floridas, the Georgias, the Tennessee. Cory, how much of this, as far as you guys literally competing for an SEC East title at least, is going to be right here?
It's always mental. It's always mental. If you feel as though you can go out there and do it and you install it in them early in the year, as he did it with us, it can happen. If you just say it and it's like blowing smoke in the air. If you just say it one time or here and there, you're not going to get any results from it. If you install it during the workouts and, during practices, guys are sooner or later going to have to believe. And, we won't know until, we get out there and play against Georgia the first game. Some people say that that's the tone setter right there. And we all understand that can be the tone setter. And we're just going to take it one game at a time. And, we're going to take our best game out there to play everybody. It really doesn't matter. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to meet them. It really doesn't matter, Georgia's a good team, but also we got other teams that are ahead of them. You can't really look past anybody nowadays. If they're from the SEC, the ACC, anybody. Anybody could come up and shock you. So we're just looking forward to it. I really can't say, we really try not to, look at that. We try to take it one game at a time, A lot of people say we're going to finish 7-5. A lot of people say we can finish 9-4. But, we try not to, think about it, we can only control what we can do on the field and what we're doing right now. So, whatever happens, happens, but we're looking for great things. I really don't know. I play with a lot of passion. So when I go out there, I let others, try to, categorize me in whatever they want to put me as. But right now, I'm just a ball player, trying to make my way. I will not compare myself to a Darren McFadden or Felix Jones. I would not do any of those things, Those guys have their own style. I guess I have my own style, But at the same time, we all do the same thing. We all out there for the better of the team. I'm only as good as the coach put me, in the position that I do it. I give all thanks to my line and my coaches, Without them, I wouldn't be doing none of this, I could be sitting on the bench or being a special team player. But at the same time, I feel as though I can be a key player on the team as well with others that we have, I'm just not going to be the only person out there to say that I'm, the leader, and everybody's a leader and everybody's a star on our team. We have great talent with Kenny McKinley, Blake Mitchell, and we have Mike Davis back there. He does great things as well. So, we're looking forward to it, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. This is my last year. I wish I could be a coach and just sit back and look at the younger guys do exactly what they need to do, but at the same time, I'm going to participate, and I'm always going to give 110%.
Even though it's an 8-game SEC schedule, let's be real. You haven't beat Georgia since you got here. It's the first game that's down there. You talk about changing the mindset and really competing. You've got to beat Georgia now. To do what you want to do.
Yeah, you have to look at it that way if you want to. But, we still got other teams that we can play. Anything can play out in the SEC, But at the same time, we know the importance of the game. We know exactly what we have to do. We have to start off early. We can't do exactly what we did last year. We shot ourselves in the foot last year, as you can say. And this year, we're going to try to, not put our foots in our mouths and, not shoot ourselves in the foot. We're going to go out there and we're going to play the best that we can play through all 4 quarters and even 5 or 6 quarters if we have to, to get this game. And I know Coach, it'll be great for Coach to get a win against Georgia. I know it'll be great for me and some of the other fifth-year seniors that have been here and we haven't won against Georgia at all. So, it'll be great.
Cory, so many games last year against so many top competition, so close, came up just short. What's the difference going into this year and knowing how victory was rather than loss?
If when we look back at the film, we always see it was one play here, one play there that really stumped the game, and it wasn't anything that the other teams did. It was something that we did internally as a team, and we're trying to work on the little things. It's the little things that count, and I think that's what we need to focus on as a team. All the little things that had mishaps and, fumbles or, a bad call at the wrong time, Now we're going to focus on that. We're going to build off of what we had last year. We're not going to change anything. We're not going to, make things bigger than what it is. We're not going to take anything away from the other teams that we played that we lost to. At the same time, we know what we can do, and we're just going to have to go out there and prove it. It was devastating. Those type losses right there, you'd rather lose by 30 than lose by a blocked field goal, And then after that, they go out there and win a national championship. It just kills you inside because you had them right there on the ropes. You could have done it, but you could have did this, you could have done that. But this year's a new year. That's what I love about football. You get them again, and hopefully things will change into your way this time.
Everybody's talking about the defense and how dominant they were at times during the spring. Forget the talk. You went all against Hoover during the spring, and obviously they've been lifting since. How good are they from your perspective? What's Cory Boyd's scouting report of South Carolina defense?
I believe they're young, but at the same time they have bigger size. Everybody is competing. Nobody is sitting around wondering if they're going to get some playing time. Everybody gets rotated. So, the competition level has stepped up a lot. Older guys are getting pushed by younger guys that are hungry and ready to go out there and be a part of this team. And I think the defense really, the defense as a whole really sees that they can hold the load for the offense until, we get our things straight. And hopefully we can get everything good as a team and be a balanced team, with the offense doing what we have to do and the defense doing exactly what everybody expects them to do.
About that O-line, as Steve said, unsettled at guard, got a smaller center and width. They can be ready to go early.
Last year we had the same type thing, the same type deal. Everybody was questioning the offensive line, and as the year went along, they got better. What we're trying to focus on now is for them to start early. The summer workouts are very vital, very important to us, and I think everybody is grasping a hold of that right now. On the plane ride here, me and Jasper were talking about how we got to get the offensive line to our house as a whole group, just to watch other schools to see exactly what they do to make us, the comparison between us two. And right now, we see a great deal in that, and hopefully as the time goes along, the line will understand the importance that everything goes through them right now. The offense goes through them. Defense wins championship, but offense, can win the game. But at the same time, we gotta install that into the young offensive linemen, and they're gonna get their confidence and their swagger. I always talk about confidence and swagger with the offensive line, and hopefully, they can get that going early in the year.
Cory, how do you, as a senior leaders, see their freshman ability so far as they come back?
We try not to, scare them off. It's a big deal. Coach Smith, our workout strength coach, he can put a lot of load on you, or he could take it off. We try to let the freshmen know, it's not gonna be like high school. This is not high school anymore. You can't do what you want to do and how you want to do it, or at your pace. You got to come in, you got to be ready, and your mind state has to be. We're trying to strive for greatness.